Hello, I'm Sarah Cable, the Outreach Coordinator for the Office of Interdisciplinary Programs. On behalf of our office and the Interprofessional Educators and Practitioners Association, I want to thank you for your willingness to help with the facilitation of All Professions Day 2. Let's begin the training by reviewing the format for APD2. The session will alternate between pre-recorded videos of our MC and small breakout rooms where each facilitator will lead a group of students from multiple disciplines through activities and discussion. You will be emailed a copy of the facilitator's guide for your use in the session, and it will also be available via Google Drive at tinyurl.com/APD drive. Your Zoom host, either Margaret Robinson, Kylie Pethod, or I, will manage the videos, breakout sessions, and polls. Please note, the students in your breakout group may vary slightly over the course of the session due to connectivity issues. If this happens, there is no need to make a note as attendance will be taken by the Zoom hosts at the end of the session. For the agenda, the session will begin with a video exploring the remaining two IPEC competencies of ethics and values and teams and teamwork. We'll then move to breakout rooms for a virtual escape room activity. Video 2 will introduce the Code of Ethics, and then we'll move to breakout rooms to review each discipline's Code of Ethics in preparation for revisiting the case of Irene Egan. Video 3 will then reacquaint students with Irene and her case, and after the video, we will move to our final breakout group to discuss how best to care for Irene. You will then return to the main session, and the Zoom host will share a few polls and take attendance. We'll wrap up the session with a final video from our MC and a link to the student evaluation. Please note we will stay on schedule and should conclude within 2 hours. Now let's walk through what to expect with each activity. Our first activity is a virtual escape room. The objective of this activity is to practice interprofessional collaboration on a project by using an efficient and effective teamwork approach to achieve a planned outcome. In your breakout room, the facilitator will need to screen share the website tinyurl.com/APD escape. This will allow the students in your group to view each puzzle. They are also welcome to view it on their own screens using the same link. The escape room consists of 8 puzzles. Each puzzle must be completed before you can move on to the next one. If your group guesses the answer wrong, the Google form will provide a hint to help you. For this activity, we have allotted 5 minutes for everyone to introduce themselves to the team, 20 minutes for the students to work through the puzzles, and 5 minutes for a team debrief. Sample debrief questions are in the facilitator's guide. Your Zoom host will post messages to alert you to the time remaining, and after 30 minutes, you will all be returned to the main room by the host. The second activity is the Code of Ethics review. Once in the breakout room, each facilitator will share the hyperlink to the Code of Ethics document in the chat, tinyurl.com/APD drive. The document is in the Activity 2 folder. The Code of Ethics PDF is divided into 8 standards, such as confidentiality or professional growth. Facilitators will assign each student a standard from the Code of Ethics PDF to review on their own. Multiple students will likely be assigned to the same standard due to the number of participants. Students will have 5 minutes to review their standard and note the similarities and differences between the disciplines. Then you will have 10 minutes to guide student discussion based on their review. After 15 minutes, you will all be returned to the main room by the host. The final activity is the case discussion of Irene Egan. In the breakout room, work through the guided discussion questions on pages 21 and 22 of the facilitator guide with your group. After 30 minutes, everyone will be returned to the main session for wrap-up polls based on the questions on page 22, led by either Margaret, Kylie, or myself. After the polls to record attendance, your hosts will ask that all participants write their name and team word based on question number 4 on page 22 of the facilitator guide in the main session chat box. And that concludes the breakdown of our facilitator instructions for the virtual APD2 activities. Your participation is invaluable, so thank you again for your willingness to assist in interprofessional education activities on our campus. We'll see you on Friday.